Someone get this woman a costume.
A costume? I want a 2-year contract. Dick, close the door.
Catch you later, Billy.
I'll be the one right next to nothing.
Billy, Judy, Judy, listen, they're my cousins. We were in kindergarten together.
You kids are up in the ski lodge.
Which way is the ski lodge?
I'm glad you asked me, Senator. Let me show you where it is, and I'm happy.
Dear God, please bless Grandpa this Christmas, and bless Mommy and Daddy, and the state of California, especially Pasadena. But be sure to bless Grandpa most of all. I'd even give up snow, though frankly I'd rather not. Amen.
Say there, Miss Susan. What are you doing wandering around at this time of night? It's bedtime.
It's okay, Mr. Wallace. I'm on Pacific time. I'm 3 hours behind.
Your grandpa will have you on military time if you don't get some shut-eye.
I haven't been sleeping so long for my anyways.
Why is that? Are you homesick? Have you got something on your mind?
No, none of that. Just the usual day-to-day concerns and stuff.
Those day-to-day concerns are killers, all right.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa really going back in the Army?
I don't know. He might someday.
Could I go into the Army with him?
You could volunteer, but you might be a little on the short side.
Mr. Wallace, is Grandpa really unhappy?
Yeah, Susan. I think he is.
I wish I could help him. I love him so much.
You just tell him that. Maybe that's all he needs.
I want to tell him. I almost did today, but I'm kind of scared of him.
Don't you worry about that. He used to scare 6,000 grown men at a time. Now why don't you and I go on in and get some sleep?
But how can I? All I think about is Grandpa.
Just try the Bob Wallace method. When I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. When my bankroll is getting small, I think of when I had none at all, and I fall asleep counting my blessings. I think about when nursery and I picture early days, and one by one I count them as they slumber in their beds. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep counting your blessings.
Good night, Captain.
Good night, sir.
Another insomniac?
Yeah, seems to be a whole club of us around here.
That was beautiful what you told her.
It's just common sense is all.
You can't take a compliment, can you?
No, never could.
You know, Bob, I think your staying here and helping out the general is one of the most decent and unselfish things I've ever seen.
You talk about decent? Try the old man. I once saw him pull a guy out of a burning Jeep and run 50 yards with him under fire. I'm just a piker compared to that.
You don't really believe all that about percentages and angles, do you? A little bit of larceny in all of us. You do put up a good show, though.
Old habits, I guess. See, the neighborhood I grew up in, larceny was the only thing going around. But then I went in the army and found out different. I met guys like the general, guys who put their lives on the line for you.
I found that in show business. Those kids who came up here today.
A bunch of big hearts, all right. Well, I should get some sleep.
It's simple. Just try the new Betty Haynes number. If I'm worried and I can't sleep, I count my blessings instead of sheep, and I fall asleep, counting my blood. If you're worried and you can't sleep, just count your blessings instead of sheep, and you'll fall asleep, counting your blessings. Good night, Mom.
See you around the rest of